Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War, and we are playing our Confederate Let's Play, playing through the Grand Campaign on the side of the Confederacy. So far, we've won every single battle that we fought. We've just won the Battle of Chantilly. This is part 21 of this Let's Play series, and we're moving on to the Battle of Harper's Ferry, the final road before America's bloodiest day, the Battle of Antietam, which is just beyond us, just the very next grand battle. But today's video will be looking at the Battle of Harper's Ferry. Historically, the Union Army didn't put up much of a fight. They had about 12,000 soldiers garrisoned at Harper's Ferry. General McClellan asked to be able to withdraw them. He was not given permission, and the garrison, commanded by a former, one of the earliest high-ranking Union officers who was disgraced during the Bull Run campaign due to being drunk, General Dixon Miles, was in command of this garrison in a hopeless geographic position, allowed his force to be surrounded, cut off, and destroyed, the largest surrender of Union troops during the entire Civil War. 12,000 men removed from the rolls as a result of this battle. One of the least heralded and yet greatest victories for the South in the entire Civil War. With that being said, guys, this was taken from a live stream from just a couple of days ago, so I am going to go ahead and drop out and leave you with myself in the Livestream Commentary. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to sit back. I hope you guys all enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts below, of course, and I'll catch you at the end. Alright, guys, we're not done with this particular campaign yet, so I think I'll leave the weapons as is. But let's go ahead and jump into the next battle. Now, the 3rd Corps was our Green Corps. We were using that last battle to get their experience up a little bit. This next battle, I think I'm going to use the 2nd Corps. They don't have quite as good of a weapon. Actually, maybe we use the 1st Corps. It's the 1st or 2nd Corps. My only hesitancy is Harper's Ferry does involve attacking up some kind of steep hills, and it's not quite as easy. So I kind of like the idea of a little bit more experienced troops, but of course I'm going to probably lose more casualties. So maybe I just go with the inexperienced force, get them a little more experience for the Battle of Antietam. Of course, the 1st Corps and the 2nd Corps are going to be the main units probably fighting at Antietam. I don't know. Let's see what the Scotch says. Scotch says go with the rooks. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to use the 3rd Corps, and we're going to fight the Battle of Weapons Factory. Weapons Factory, you've been ordered to seize Harper's Ferry and capture the valuable weapons factory located there. The guards of Harper's Ferry has left. The guard of Harper's Ferry has left the town and holds the heights in front of us to halt our advance. Attack them, capture the heights, and clear the way to the town. Okay. So we're going to go with the inexperienced corps. We've been ordered to advance and seize Harper's Ferry. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, that was a... Oh, I skipped it. That's why. Let's see here. So generally, I try and go wide left up through these wood lines and try and flank them that way. But I think that's what I'm going to do here. We're going to go... We're going to go wide left. Wide left. Wide. The goal here is to get into these woods to provide some cover for us. Let's get the cavalry up there as well. Probably should send some skirmishers forward. And this way, kind of, hopefully, we can be under some cover when we deal with these enemy troops, because this is all really open ground and very steep hills. So my hope is by doing what I'm doing, I will be saving us from any kind of bloody frontal assaults. But we'll see. 300,000 troops? Oh, good God. Right River. Yeah, is there even a ford up here? Can you even go that way? All right. So far so good, guys. Gentlemen. That's a bit of a traffic jam across this fort, I think. Alright, so we've got some enemy troops here. We've spotted. Kind of feels like the kind of battle that I should have gone with rifles. If I could get in the woods and just shoot these guys if they're in the open, that would be great. I suppose, yeah. If I really was the butcher, that would be the best tactic. Bloody frontal assault. That artillery just gonna swing over directly into me? My cavalry would love to charge limbered up artillery. They must not see me here. Of course, I'd probably be charging into Ward's range. Oh boy. Hopefully they're not loaded up. Ah! There goes Vaughn's cavalry. Retreat? Retreat? Okay, well, Vaughn's gone. Oh, no, maybe he'll actually escape. He did just take out half that battery, but... I guess he inflicted more casualties than he lost. That's good, right? Alright, so move the artillery into the woods here. Since apparently, I thought there were going to be some enemy troops there, but apparently not. Alright, so we're sweeping up and around. Maybe they should rename me, Kill Cavalry. Be like Kilpatrick. That's apparently what I'm good at. Just butchering my own horsemen. And the car alarm started again. Awesome! Literally stopped for like 2 minutes. Alright, Otis, get into those woods. I just need to take this one random objective here. Don't worry, guys, we have Christ on our sides. Or at least, you know, a brigade commanded by a guy named Christ. Feels like that should be a title of a movie. A brigade commanded by a guy named Christ. Alright. Alright, enemy skirmishers, that's fine. How about you go deal with these skirmishers, Vaughn? Drive them off. Vaughn's probably dead, but that's okay. He's serving his purpose. Okay, now get the hell out of there. Alright, so he's driven back those skirmishers. Doles, you're gonna advance. Morton advance up that way. Otis, go here. Otis, you already broke some skirmishers off, though. Let's go ahead and break some off Doles. You'll advance north against these enemy skirmishers. We'll leave the cavalry over here to guard the flank against those skirmishers as well. Bring Longstreet up to provide some morale support, and waste half of our command on doing nothing. Bring some of this artillery up a little bit closer. Probably shouldn't be using the smoothbores for the long-range work and the rifles for the short range. Don't I have one more battery of artillery? I guess I must not have brought the 20-pound Parrots this particular fight. I swear, whoever is doing this car alarm thing, it stops for like 30 seconds and then starts up again, and then they realize it's going again, so they stop it, and then it starts up again. Alright, so the cavalry's doing its job. It's clearing our flank of skirmishers, at least temporarily. Bulls, go ahead and engage these skirmishers, hopefully to keep him off Vaughn until he's eliminated this other skirmisher group. There is an enemy cavalry unit as well. But we don't have enough ground here to effectively... Like, here, the issue is that we have right now is we don't have enough wood line to effectively flank these guys. Could bring standard, or what is it, Stafford around, I suppose. But like, I don't want to advance in the open. I guess I mean, I could try and swing around this way, but that'd take a lot longer, and I don't know if we have enough time to get to the objective to do that. Trying to bring my artillery up closer so maybe we can get them behind infantry but still firing canister into the enemy. That would be a nice little diversion, I guess. Enemy cavalry. These guys just riding north. I don't know where to. Looks like there's enemy artillery retreating north as well. Again, I don't know where to. Hopefully they're still moving, because I'm sending Vaughn in against these skirmishers. I don't know where those other enemy horsemen went. They're acting kind of bizarrely. Alright, we're going to move Stockton and Stafford in this way. Drive those skirmishers off, or what's left of them. Once those skirmishers are dead, which they are, get the heck out of there. Retreat for that wood line. There you go. You just destroyed 2 enemy skirmisher units. Very good job, sir. Actually, kind of tempted to bring you in here to try and crush their flank. Then we can bring all of our troops in. Let's see if they can fire. I don't know if they can fire through. I assume they can. Yeah, they can fire through your lines. Their artillery can. I could go to the human wave tactics, but... why do that if I don't need to, I guess is my logic. Alright. We will charge skirmishers. I'm perfectly fine doing that. Alright, you guys are in wooded terrain. Fire volleys into these enemy guns. Again, I don't know where the enemy artillery, or the horsemen... oh, there they are. Should be able to knock out this battery of Illinois artillery pretty quick. Find canister at skirmishers? I mean... much rather them waste their ammo on skirmishers than on actual infantry formations. Man, I feel like I'm losing a lot more casualties in this battle than I did in the last battle. Horsemen are trying to finish off this battery of artillery to the north. Go ahead and keep pressing this brigade here, or this battery of artillery that's trying to retreat down the hill. So I'm reading a book right now called Lincoln's Lieutenants, which is about the high command of the Union Army of the Potomac during the Civil War. And it's rather interesting. Apparently Dixon Miles, I believe that's the same Dixon Miles as in this particular battle, commander of the Union forces at Harper's Ferry, was one of the first, I think, division commanders during the Civil War for the Union. Commanded a division of Union troops. I believe this is the case. So I don't know the Bull Run campaign terribly well. He either commanded a brigade or a division. I can't remember which. And he was actually basically sidelined for the rest of the war because he was drunk at the Battle of Bull Run. He was obviously intoxicated, was the way that it was described. I find that rather interesting. You know, you hear a lot of rumors of officers who were drunk, and occasionally there certainly were officers who were drunk. But I just think that is really interesting. that the garrison commander who surrendered the largest number of Union troops in the entire war to the Confederacy, 12,000 troops, was intoxicated at the First Battle of Bull Run. The more you know. All right. Dixon Miles, I believe, is his full name. Wouldn't you be drunk to deal with the pressure? I hope not. I'd like to think I could, you know, command a brigade. I'm sure, you know, certainly real life is very different than video games, but I would like to think that I wouldn't. I mean, here's the other thing. You'd be like, oh yeah, wouldn't you be drunk to deal with the pressure? Maybe. But if I can't deal with the pressure, probably shouldn't be, you know, holding a major general's rank in the military. Furthermore, you're getting drunk. Think about the responsibility you have to all those people who are under your command. Are you really comfortable just, you know, putting all those people's lives into your hands when you're drunk? Just shirking your responsibilities, really. All right. Well, I think I'm doing a good job of getting some casualties on my side here. Let's see here. We are inflicting more on them than they on us, though. That's always good. At least for now. Guess we'll see. Ah, very good. Alright, so Vaughn's cavalry, again, has done a good job. They've lost 250 men, but they've inflicted 3-1 casualties on the enemy. So, you know, I may malign these horsemen as worthless, but they certainly aren't worthless in this particular fight, or they haven't been. By the way, it's the book so far is very good. Lincoln's Lieutenants. It's written by Stephen W. Sears. Same individual who wrote one of the better single volumes on Gettysburg. Was Miles killed at Harper's Ferry? If he, I didn't know that, I guess. Vaughn, charge the artillery! Destroy them all! Now that you're in a perfect target for these other guns. Alright, how's the artillery doing? They're inflicting some good casualties on the enemy. Alright, so Vaughn destroyed that battery. Very good job, sir. You know, I've got the Union kind of caught in a bit of a cul-de-sac here with the river to their back. But definitely losing more casualties than I think are necessary for the value of this battle. So as soon as this fight is over, I'm going to end it. As soon as we run out of time. We can drive them into the river and wipe them out. But I don't want to lose 4,000 men doing it. Kind of what it feels like is going to happen here. I mean, we're attacking over open ground. You can see here we've already lost between 400 and 200 men in each one of these brigades. I don't think it's worth the mopping up. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll give it a few minutes. Certainly getting a little bit of a multiplier effect here. You can see 2 brigades firing into 1. Definitely gives us the advantage. So maybe we'll keep fighting on this for a little bit longer. Melee? I'm not meleeing anybody. Where are you meleeing? There's no one even near you. Oh, victory. It doesn't even let us keep playing. All right. Well, 4,000 enemy casualties against 1,700 of our own. I guess we didn't lose as badly as I thought we would. The enemy lost 1,400 artillerymen, 57 guns. We did lose 270 cavalry. If we go back to what we captured and lost, remember almost all of our troops have Springfield 1842s. We captured about a third of our casualties rescued, about half of our artillery rescued in terms of casualties. Also captured another 500 Harper's ferries, 63 Enfields, some 1855 Springfields, some Sharps, and 11. Ooh, nice. We captured 14 artillery pieces, 11 Napoleons, and 3 10-pound ordnance rifles. Okay, that works. Officers, we received 3 promotions. Alfred Doles was promoted to Major General, and Daniel Peabody and Tracy Christ were promoted to colonels. Nice. All right. Well, that was a good battle, I guess. Let's see here. Another $100,000, 5,700 recruits, plus 4 reputation, and plus 1 career points. So the career points are going to go toward economy. And our recruits and whatnot, I guess we'll see what we're going to do. I mean, we've got $200,000. We should do something with that. Let's go ahead and recover our casualties first. Lay down our recruit master here. We'll see where we're at with recruits once we replace all of our losses. Again, going with rookie replacements because so far there's really no reason not to. We only have 110 Lamats that we can use. So again, this brigade keeps getting smaller and smaller. See here. We could do one more brigade, but I think I'm going to wait till next time for our actual reorg. Yeah, so I think that about does it. I don't really feel any value in these Sharps. I know someone was giving me some crap for selling them, but I'm going to go ahead and sell them again. And we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do probably in our next video. The next battle that we have to fight is the Battle of Antietam. So I'd like to kind of give that some time. Now, we've won every one of these minor battles, so the enemy army's 5% smaller because we defeated the enemy at Second Bull Run. They are 5% smaller because we defeated them at Chantilly. And they are 5% smaller because we beat them at Harper's Ferry. So 15%, I suppose, cumulatively. It depends. If it's 5% reduced and then 5% on the next size and then 5%, or if it's cumulative where it's the total size and then 15% added. Not sure how, but either way, the Union Army should be weaker at the Battle of Antietam than they otherwise would be. And I guess we'll see what happens. But that battle will be for another time, so we'll see what happens in our next video. With that being said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. As this series continues to progress, the Battle of Antietam was the furthest that I got last time I played through on the Confederate series. That's where I lost and was promptly fired, so hopefully I can fare better this time. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and drop out here, guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, however, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and as always, I'm out.